What's up everybody? Before we get into this video, I wanted to tell you about this amazing opportunity. I'm partnered with Blofin. Blofin is also the main exchange I use. That's why I'm partnered with them. But right now, until the 2nd of June, we're running this amazing campaign where you can deposit funds to receive 15% cash back. And now please pause the video, watch the criteria as you can see right here. But in general, like this is real cash that you can use for futures trading, funding fees, transaction fees, but also more. And outside of that, Blofin, like I said, is an amazing exchange to use for trading. You can do spot on there as well, low fees, all the coins you want to trade. So use the link down in the description to sign up to get a 15% cash back until the 2nd of June. Now let's get into the video. Good morning everybody, welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great and welcome to this new video here on Bitcoin. This Monday morning, hope you all had a great weekend and hope you're all doing great this Monday as well. We're going to do a full update here on Bitcoin, talking about everything you need to know, so let's get right into it. Then we'll keep the video nice, short and concise. First of all, the US market is closed today. There's also no major news, but that's what we spoke about yesterday as well. That's just good to know. And then outside of that, yesterday overnight, we got some good news that these 50% tariffs that were spoken about Friday and which caused this drop down lower were reversed, or at least were postponed until the beginning of July. All right, so for now, that has caused a bit of a jump for Bitcoin, obviously, because I mean, in the end, the price of Bitcoin rallied up normally to this level right here at 110 and 111, 112,000, even though we did not reach that technically. Well, maybe we did, but so we rallied back up, left some imbalances right here, but are now trying to fill the imbalances we left last Friday. You can see the initial move left an imbalance to the downside as well, but ultimately this is a good move, right? Because I think this move, and I think this news in general does ensure some sort of stability for Bitcoin. However, I doubt whether it's enough to actually break out and rally again, right? I think in general, before the news that we got on Friday, Thursday morning, we already topped out, at least locally, at 111,000.6, right? So it was already likely that we would see some sort of a pullback, and we spoke about that last week, Thursday already. So with the news and everything that happened in between, and today being Memorial Day in the US, and therefore the markets being closed, and on top of that, Monday for Bitcoin usually being a bit of a quiet day, as you can see down here. Most of the big moves happen either on Tuesday or Thursday. It's quite likely, I think, for now that yes, we'll fill the imbalance, and we have already filled the imbalance. Which is mostly around 110,400. We have mostly filled that already. So I think we'll fill that, and I think we'll be able to get up to potentially 111,000 as well. But I don't expect a breakout. Maybe tomorrow is a breakout is a possibility if we see a bullish stock market opening. Stock markets the stock markets pre-market, because obviously it's not going to open today, has done relatively well, as you can see right here. So that's all great, but is this enough to facilitate a breakout? I wouldn't say. All right, at least not on a day like today, with the markets being closed, with volume in general, probably being lower. I would expect it's more likely that we'll see some more bullish momentum. But then afterwards we will be able to pull down to fill that imbalance and to get some sort of a balance right here, which maybe it's a little bit early to say, but between 107,000, where we also have that 7-day rolling VWAP, which by the way is moving up slightly, but to the downside, that's our main support level right now, has been able to hold because we had de-escalation, of course. And at the top, I would say the main resistance levels right here between 110 and 111,000, mostly. All right, I do not expect that we'll break above that. But we'll talk about that, and I'll definitely monitor the price action over the course of today. We do have a massive Coinbase Bitcoin premium, so on the higher time frames, I think it speaks for itself. That we remain bullish on the markets, and that hasn't changed, and that also in general. Like when yesterday, when we spoke about a potential move into 105,000 and 103.6, even if we drop down into that on the higher time frames, we would still technically be bullish, right? So this is good price action, but I do think that we'll reject from the resistance, and that I think we'll get into stability, which is ultimately not bad. because that stability, if you look at the last stability we had after the 8th of May, led to some very predictable trading and a bullish breakout. So those are my thoughts. I think that's what you need to know. If you do have any questions, let me know down in the comments. I'll be back with a new update later this day, of course, with my middle of the day market updates. For now, have a great Monday. Take care and bye.